A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Azhar Ali, Assistant Professor, Electrical Engineering Department, Sarhad University, Peshawar. And you welcome back to this study. In the first lecture of week 10 for the course Applied Linear Algebra, today we are going to learn about projection or orthogonal projection. So for the projection and orthogonal projection, first of all I would like to tell you about the parallel vectors. So dear students, two vectors A and B are parallel if there is a scalar k where A is equal to KB. K is a non-zero scalar. So two vectors A and B will be parallel if one vector is the scalar multiple of other vector. So in this sense, in this definition here, A is the scalar multiple of B. So vector A and B are parallel vector. So this is vector A and this is opposite direction of vector A, and you see over here this is vector 2A. The length of this vector is greater than the length of vector A. So this vector is the multiple of scalar multiple of this vector. So these two vectors are called parallel vector. Now projections. Suppose we are given the vectors A and B in this diagram. You see over here this is a vector A along x-axis, and this is a vector B, and this is the inclination, this is the angle between these two vectors. Now you see over here this is vector W represented by the red color. The vector in this red color W is equal to projection of vector B onto A is called the vector projection of the vector B onto the vector A. Since W is a smaller vector, this W is a smaller vector in length, the vector A, so it is parallel to vector A, and hence is a scalar multiple of vector A. As I have already told you in the previous slide, that you see over here this is a vector A and this is vector 2A. The length of this vector is greater than the length of this vector. So this vector A is a multiple of this vector 2A. So in this case these two vectors are parallel. So you see over here in this diagram the length of vector W is less than the length of the vector A. We can say that the length of vector A is greater than this full vector A representing the vector A. So the length of the vector A is greater than the length of the vector W. So we can write W is equal to KA. So W and A vector are parallel. The scalar K is known as the scalar projection of vector B onto the vector A, also known as the component of B along A. We assign the scalar K the notation K is equal to component of B along A, component of B onto A. Our goal first is to find K here. From the definition of a right triangle, cos theta is equal to adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So in this right triangle, you see over here this is the adjacent side and this is the hypotenuse. So cos theta is equal to base by hypotenuse. So base by hypotenuse. Base is the W vector, the magnitude of the W vector, and divided by the magnitude of vector B. So W is equal to K divided by B magnitude. You see over here in the previous slide, W is equal to Ka. The scalar K is known as the scalar projection of vector B onto the vector A, known as the component of B along A. This assigns the scalar K the notation K is equal to component of B onto A. So you see over here cos theta adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So this is equal to W vector divided by B, and this is equal to K divided by magnitude of vector B. The magnitude of our W vector is equal to K, and magnitude of B is as it is. Also, the definition of dot product. From the definition of dot product, we know that cos theta is equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude B magnitude. So K by B magnitude now is equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude B magnitude. Since we have cos theta is equal to K divided by B magnitude, so cos theta also equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude B magnitude. So K by B magnitude is equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude B magnitude. Now solving this expression for K, we have K is equal to 1 over B magnitude, shift to this side, we obtain B magnitude divided by 1 into A dot B divided by A magnitude B magnitude. B magnitude and B magnitude cancel, so A dot B divided by A magnitude. Now to get the vector projection, we compute the vector W. To get a vector of length K that represent the length of W, we multiplied K by the unit vector in the direction of A given by A divided by A magnitude. This gave this relation W is equal to K into A divided by A magnitude, and we know that K is equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude from the previous relation. You see over here K is equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude. So W is equal to K into A divided by A magnitude, and K is equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude into A divided by A magnitude. So this implies that A dot B divided by A magnitude square into vector A. So it is concluded that the scalar and vector projection are given by scalar projection of B onto A. Scalar projection of B onto A, component of B onto A, is equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude. Dear students, note that in this relation A dot B give a scalar result and magnitude is also a scalar, so this result is a scalar result. So this is called the scalar projection of B onto A. But the vector projection of B onto A is given by vector projection of B onto A is equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude into A. And you see over here, this is the derivation of the vector projection of B onto A. Now, for example, find the scalar and vector projection of B onto A. If A is a vector having components 0, 2 and 3, and B is another vector having the components -2, 1 and 1. So to find the scalar projection and vector projection of B onto vector A, the scalar projection of B onto A is given by the formula component of B along A, or we can say that component of B onto A dot B divided by A magnitude. So first of all, to find the value of A dot B, to find the scalar product of vector A and vector B, you see over here multiplied 0 to -1 plus 2 multiplied 1 plus 3 multiplied 1, minus 2 multiplied 0 is equal to 0, 2 1 the 2 and 3 1 the 3. So A dot B is equal to 5. Now the magnitude of vector A, this is vector A. To find the magnitude of vector A, first component square plus second component square plus third component square whole under root, which is equal to 13 under root. Now the scalar component of B onto A mean component of B along A. So A dot B divided by A magnitude is equal to 5 divided by 13 under root. The value of A dot B is 5 and the magnitude of vector A is 13. Now the scalar, the vector projection of B onto A is equal to and denoted by projection of B onto A is equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude into A. The value of A dot B is 5 and the magnitude of vector A is 13 under root, but here in this formula we have magnitude square. Square of the magnitude of vector A. Square of the magnitude of vector A is 13 into vector A, 0 to 3. Now multiplying this scalar to the vector, we obtain the vector quantity. So this is the vector projection of B onto A, which have the components 0, 10 by 13 and the third component is 15 by 13. Now dear students, so projection also called orthogonal projection. To project a vector U on vector V onto vector V, basically rotate a vector and place it on a second vector. This is vector U and this is vector V. The projection of U onto V basically means to rotate this vector and place it on the second vector. So the projection of U on V, and this is the formula I have already told you in the previous slide. A dot B divided by A magnitude into vector A. So in this slide you see over here there are two vectors, suppose U and V. So projection of U on V is equal to A dot B divided by V magnitude square into vector V. And why this is called orthogonal projection? Because you see over here this is perpendicular. This is the orthogonal projection of vector U on V. So this is the orthogonal component. This is the orthogonal component. This component is perpendicular to the vector V. Now after the projection, we also attempt to write the vector as a sum of two orthogonal vectors. You see over here vector components perpendicular to U. In this diagram, this is vector V and this is vector U. So orthogonal projection of V onto U is this component, and projection of V onto A, this is the projection of V onto A. So this component is along U and this component, actually there are two components of this vector V. One component is this component is along U and this component is perpendicular to the vector U. So projection of V onto U, this is the projection of V onto U. Suppose this is W1 and this is the orthogonal projection of V onto U. So there are two components of this vector V. This is the first one component. Suppose this is called W1 and this is the another component of this vector V. Suppose this is called W2. So W1 is the orthogonal projection of V onto A, and this is the component of V along U, and this is the component of V orthogonal to U. So here you see over here sometime the projection attempt, after the projection we will also attempt to write the vector as a sum of two orthogonal vectors. So you see over here, suppose v is equal to w1 plus w2. Now here this is an example. Find the projection of u onto vector v. This is the vector u having two components 2 and 4, and this is vector v having two components 7 and minus 1. To find the projection of u on vector v, first of all find the dot product of u and v, and then find the magnitude of vector v, and then put the values in this formula you see over here, u dot v divided by v magnitude square and to vector v. Now some word problems related to projections. The usefulness of vector projection comes in handy with some types of word problems. Number 1, application of force, required force to pull or push an objects. Number 2, work, application of force through a particular distance, work is equal to F dot D. So you see over here this is the force and this is the displacement, and F dot D is equal to work. And you see over here this is the clear example of projection. So dear students, in this lecture you have to required to note that what is orthogonal projection, what is projection. We have two vectors A and B, and this vector B have a projection onto vector A. How to find the projection of vector B on vector A? You see over here, this is a formula. The projection of vector B onto vector A is equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude into vector A, and the scalar projection of B onto A car component of B along A is equal to A dot B divided by A magnitude. This expression gave a scalar component, and this expression gave a scalar result, and this expression gave a vector result. A dot B gave scalar, A magnitude gave scalar, so scalar divided by scalar, again we obtain a scalar, and this expression A dot B scalar, A magnitude scalar, so scalar divided by scalar is obtained scalar, we obtained scalar, and scalar into vector, scalar multiplied by a vector, we obtained a vector quantity. So in these two expression, note that this is the scalar projection of one vector onto other vector, and this is the vector projection of one vector onto another vector. And this is the end of this segment. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.